ice is even flat.
The ice melting, so it could...
Still wouldn't knock it off centre then. Try one more time. Have you got that sturdy?
Yeah.
Okay. Time is 02:22. The lights keep flickering. Okay. Third time lucky. Sarah's hurt. It was on right here. We've been here all evening. Been here all evening since, well, say from midnight. And we've been backwards and forwards to this part of the bar and everywhere else in between. And we haven't really actually done anything on this level at the minute. But I know for one thing that I definitely made a note of saying that in this particular icebox here, this was stood up like that. And I left it there, as it's rebalancing at the minute, so saw it there. I've just been behind here because I was trying to find a bin for some rubbish during this break. I walked backwards and forwards here, didn't tamper with anything, and went back over to speak to the guys, and we've just heard a second series of noises that came from this bit over here, and as it turned out, it had been that falling over. But about 5 minutes previous to this, we had a really big, heavy sounding object, or what we thought possibly fall in more than one wave, and it came from the dishwash area at the back, and we weren't able to find anything that had fallen or any cause for it. It wasn't the ice machines, and it wasn't anything that we've ever heard here before. So maybe things are starting to pick up here tonight. Certainly there is some changes that have been made to the furniture here. We've got different people here as well, and we've had new areas opened up to us, so maybe we might be generating a bit more interest from the spirit world. So let's hope we can get some more footage that we can actually show you these things happening rather than them happening and then us coming to you on the camera. So stay tuned and we will post an update. Okay, so we're heading into the toilets where I did my long vigil before. Are all the doors open still?
Yeah.
Because I sat here.
Right, I know you did the vigil, didn't you, so... Right.
I sat right in front of that mirror. Tell us what you plan to do as a
basically, obviously, JJ, that's her name, that's her initials or what, I don't know. She's only a young girl. She, unfortunately, she passed away in sad circumstances, really. I don't think she had a very nice life. The profession that she had wasn't the best of professions. And before she died, she suffered quite a traumatic experience for herself, and she felt as though nobody would help her. And basically, she's been here, stuck, not wanting, nobody been able to help her as such. I think she's can you cry?
Yeah.
And basically, I think she attached herself a tiny bit to the group last couple of times we were here. That's on the outside.
That's outside.
And basically, it's been the main spirit in here, certainly, in the toilets and down this area. And I think when I came in earlier on with Sarah, I think she was a bit perturbed about the fact that there was a male in the toilets. But when also the fact that male could see who she was and what she was doing. She's been draining spirit power off people all night, myself, particularly Sarah, I know Claire as well, so she's been sort of draining power off people. So what I'm going to do is basically just try and talk to her in my mind as such, and see if she's prepared to be passed over into the light. She may want to go, she may not, I don't know, to be perfectly honest with you, because I've not broached the subject with her. She may be terribly nervous because of the way she died and what happened, but at the end of the day she'll find forgiveness, hopefully forgive herself more than anything. So we'll see. It'd be nice if, I must admit, it'd be nice if she could, if you're there, if you could do something to the lights or the doors or something, just try and, you know, show you we are here. But whether she will or not, I don't know. JJ, if you want to come towards me, if it says that you do want to go over to the light.
Have you got any idea why she's still lingering?
I think she's looking for her parents.
Is she aware that she's passed, you think?
Yeah, she knows.
What age would you say she is?
From about 8 to 10.
Okay, what do you reckon her understanding is of being dead or deceased?
Even though she knows she's, I couldn't explain, she knows she's died. But she doesn't feel like she's died. Because she can still run round. What's the name for it?
Denial?
And she said she says she's sort of better being like this because there's no pain.
How about we do the nursery rhymes?
Yeah.
Josie, you can
Just
come
come
to
over here,
sing
man.
with me. Say again. What's up, Joe?
I just want somebody to come and stand here so we can hear what I'm hearing.
What did you do? Persistent beeping, but I don't know. So say that's the only thing.
Like a rustling.
Wasn't my paper in there, was it?
No. More like, clothes when you're walking. You've got like a long skirt on. And it rustles, isn't it? Like that.
Andy, do you know you've only got one eye on? Can't see anywhere but on it. Right, I'm going to turn it back to you now. Let's see if you can throw it back.
If you throw it back, they promise they won't sing again.
Yeah. Otherwise you'll have it all. you, thank you very much. But just to prove that it is you and it's not part of the building making the noise, can you do it again for us, please? Otherwise I will sing and sing and sing. Some of it could have been out. Now we know that there's some reason. I'll be on it. There will be some reason why people feel uneasy in this stairwell. You're going to tell me what it is? I'd love to know. I think it's just a sheer scale of it.
Well, it looks creepy, isn't
I've opened all the toilet doors and then
You have.
there was so
Fantastic.
many shut.
Hang on a second. Say that to camera.
I've opened all the toilet doors and the ladies' toilets.
Okay.
Because last time we were here, they were all open. And I went in and there was 2 doors shut. So
Well, I went in, they were
I've
shut,
opened
weren't they? When I went to do that lone vigil, went in, they were shut, and you told me about it then.
Yeah, remember? I've opened them all now, so.
Yeah, please don't fall down the stairs.
And if you go to the loo, just make it see if
it?
there's any of them shut.
I bet you can't push that big glittery ball down the stairs.
No.
I bet you can't. You're like a big pinball machine. Can you make something fall down from the sky, from the ceiling? Have something drop so that we can see that there is no way that anybody could do anything.
Not if it's here. For all we know, the doors could be alarmed or anything to do in there, do you?
Proper blocked off there anyway, that wall and stuff there.
It wouldn't take much to get across that.
Especially if the bureau's on there.
So we say about house people can tell
Okay, so do you want to go down?
Yeah.
And we can decide what we do next. Sarah, do you want to go to the toilet?
No.
I'll hold your hand.
Well,
Listen, if I can do a lone vigil in there, you can do it. Swear at me.
What's that in the nose? I know about that the other day.
Down the stairwell.
No.
From that next floor
That's where
up.
I was standing
From the
there,
next
really.
floor up.
On here, yeah.
Aha. Have you moved? Oh, it's the rest of the building now, it's closing. Yeah, temperature's getting quite low.
I've got some new people outside.
Have you drawn on that mirror yet?
I've got a wonderful light flare off something.
It's not amazing.
I could play around with that all day and say that we've got
Is
a
it
ghost here.
fire
It's just a
escape?
flare.
Fire escape.
No, it isn't that high. I don't know if this guy can pick it up on his camera, but
So is it tile?
it's lens flare. It's gone now. It's there.
It's got to be me.
It's on you now.
It's on me.
Yeah, I can move it around so it's lens flare from
But what?
bouncing off something, I don't know what, but debunked it. I could see it in the picture when I was filming then, and I moved the camera and it moved, so it's
Is it still there?
yeah, something's bouncing off the tiles, I think, in there, the
Yeah,
infrared,
the glass
I
tiles.
think.
Not glass tiles, they're glazed tiles, aren't they?
Yeah, it's there, yeah, on the door frame. You can get it through the viewfinder. It's just glass flare.
Stand there, stand there. Probably refraction light or something. There was some nice bumps and bangs out there.
So your infrared light off me, Claire?
Which one? Not one.
Your main one?
Only got one.
Yeah, it's gone now. It's wherever your light is, it's bouncing off something and it's putting a halo, like a dot, all the way around your camera. It's bouncing off a shiny surface somewhere. We could have a whole show on that if we were called Ghost Adventures.
You could have a whole season on that.
That was the best lens flare I've ever seen that didn't look like lens flare.
Best lens flare that didn't look like that.
I could move it where I wanted it.
And that's how you trick people.
Hmm.